Good morning, everybody. This is lesson 47. God is the strength in which I trust. If you are trusting in your own strength, you have every reason to be apprehensive, anxious, and fearful. What can you predict or control? What is there in you that can be counted on? What would give you the ability to be aware of all the facets of any problem and to resolve them in such a way that only good can come of it? What is there in you that gives you the recognition of the right solution and the guarantee that it will be accomplished? Of yourself, you can do none of these things. To believe that you can is to put your trust where trust is unwarranted, and to justify fear, anxiety, and depression, anger, and sorrow. Who can put his faith in weakness and feel safe? Yet who can put his faith in strength and feel weak? God, or sacred spirit, is your safety in every circumstance. Its voice speaks for him, and in all situations and in every aspect of all situations, telling you exactly what to do to call upon its strength and its protection. There are no exceptions because sacred spirit has no exceptions, and the voice which speaks for it thinks as it does. Today, we will try to reach past your own weakness to the source of real strength. 4 5-minute practice periods are necessary today, and longer and more frequent ones are urged. Close your eyes and begin, as usual, by repeating the idea for the day. Then spend a minute or two in search of the situations in your life which you have invested with fear, dismissing each one by telling yourself, Sacred Spirit is the strength in which I trust. Now try to slip past all concerns related to your own sense of inadequacy. It is obvious that any situation that causes you concern is associated with feelings of inadequacy, for otherwise you would believe that you could deal with the situation successfully. It is not by trusting yourself that you will gain confidence, but the strength of Sacred Spirit in you is successful in all things. The recognition of your own frailty is a necessary step in the correction of your errors, but it is hardly a sufficient one in giving you the confidence which you need and to which you are entitled. You must also gain an awareness that confidence in your real strength is fully justified in every respect and in all circumstances. In the latter phase of the practice period, try to reach down into your mind to a place of real safety. You will recognize that you have reached it if you feel a sense of deep peace, however briefly. Let go of all trivial things that churn and bubble on the surface of your mind and reach down and below them to the kingdom of heaven. There is a place in you where there is perfect peace. There is a peace in you where nothing is impossible. There is a place in you where the strength of Sacred Spirit abides. During the day, repeat the idea often. Use it as your answer to any disturbance. Remember that peace is your right because you are giving your trust to the strength of Sacred Spirit. There's just so much in here. I don't even know where to start. Ego is a false strength. It's a show, an outward appearance, and not the embodiment. It's making myself look a certain way so other people will see me and think of me in a certain way, yet not actually embodying that way. The past few weeks, Spirit's been asking me if this is what I really want. This vision that I have, this sacred warrior, this liberated goddess, this freedom. Because with it comes a responsibility. Spirit's been calling me out of my shit too. It's telling me to stop just saying the words and embody them, be them. It's put a completely different spin, completely different perception on be the change. Not just be the change you want to see in the world, but be the change you want to see in you. You can't just say the words and consider it changed. You can't live and speak as if you are in the potential, because potential doesn't exist. Potential is an imagining. It's a goal. It's not here. If I want to support someone, it's not about me wanting to support them in the way that I want. It's about me supporting them by not even supporting them in the way that I think they need, or in the way they want. All support is love. Can I love them in the way Sacred Spirit guides me to? Can all the words that I speak, the words of wisdom, of peace, of love, of security, of respect, of liberation, of freedom, can I walk those words? Can I be those words? Can I embody those words? Can I be the embodiment of a sacred warrior, of a liberation leader, of a freedom facilitator? Can I be that? Can I practice just like I urge people to? Can I offer myself grace in the way that I expect grace from others? Can I offer others grace? It's one thing to say the things. It's a completely other thing to do them. And if I were able to do these all on my own, by myself, without any help from Spirit, I would have done them. And I haven't. And I'm integrating those behaviors now. I'm integrating the embodiment process. And I can't do that alone. I don't know how. I don't know what to do, what to say, what to think, how to be, who to be. Sacred Spirit does, though. The universe does. The thing that created me knows exactly what I meant for. It's not for me to either, it's not for me to neither resist nor force, to push or pull. It's for me to just be, to surrender, to allow. It's for me to receive and express. Sacred Spirit is the strength in which I trust. I don't trust in my own strength. I trust in Sacred Spirits. And I trust that I both am of Sacred Spirit, am Sacred Spirit. So of course, I am worthy of receiving Sacred Spirit's strength. Good lesson. Aho, my friends.